I'm gonna start standing up for what I say now. And I want to start doing videos on finding yourself and shit like that. But fucking, this is more with a late night chat. I was just on Viral Access Media's callers line, and I didn't feel like I got to really, say what I wanted to say and it be taken seriously. And maybe that's because I did mention I smoke, and maybe that's because I was talking so slowly. I was trying to, let me explain myself first. I was trying to not call and speed talk because it's either or. I either have to slow down or I talk very fast. Like, it's no either or. But what I was saying was, I feel like, to be honest with you, they have really been distracting us. The Super Bowl, I was mad about that shit because niggas was really watching that shit and thought that shit was cool. And then on top of that, not Harvey Weinstein, I'm gonna get to him later, but who else? Steve Harvey, his cool ass. But what I wanted to say was, the Super Bowl, niggas forgot to keep that same fucking energy. Then on top of that, Gucci. I don't see niggas taking that same keeping that same energy. I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood, and I see niggas go into school. Niggas let their children wear Gucci. I've been upset about that shit. Like I said, my dad is 70 years old. I lived in an all-white town for years and faced actual racism. That if you lived in that a black person in a populated majority black people wouldn't have experienced unless it was in a workplace or if it was in a unless it was on a screen. I've seen KKK members. I've been called a nigger by a Klansman. I've gone to school with their grandchildren, the founders' grandchildren. One of the girls brought that up whenever we were in social studies, but I'm not going to even get into that. I was the first African American cheerleader on my team. I'm very pro-black. And just because I smoke, don't get me twisted. I speak knowledge and I speak facts. So that's why I wanted to make my own YouTube video, because I feel like I didn't get my word in. And I'm not going to unsubscribe because I like watching niggas content. And no matter how I feel about you, I'm still going to support you because I'm gonna treat my enemy like my best friend. I'm gonna treat my best friend like my best friend. I'm trying to stop beefing with niggas. I don't like that shit. I don't like being spiteful. I don't like being vindictive. You know what the Bible says about women. I'm not going to be none of that. I have a heart for God. I try to be quote Hashem. And yes, I do fall victim to my humanity. But the thing about it is, I'm not out here spitting bullshit. My regular conversations aren't bullshit. And maybe whenever I speak, it may not be as precise to you or as elaborate or as uneducated as you want it to. Because I've gotten my black card taken away for speaking like a white girl when all I do is speak intelligently. When I get mad, yeah, you hear my northern accent. But the thing about it is, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. I feel as if white people are spitting our fucking faces. And they sit and laugh at us while we watch R. Kelly get locked up. And we over here talking about this nigga broke. But we broke. The majority is broke. We all broke. So what are we over here talking about R. Kelly's funds for? I don't give a fuck. I'ma still step in the name of love. Because I fuck with a song. That's some shit I hear at family reunions. That's some shit my family play. That's some shit I remember when I had good times. I loved my black history and I love my black cultured music. And the way music that's going to be a different topic video, but the way music has evolved, it has made me sick because we have gone from Grandmaster Flash with the message to fucking Lil Pump, talking about Zanza shit. All niggas is doing is promoting COINTELPRO and prostitution for bitches or whoredom at the most. But we're gonna get back to the topic of R. Kelly because I don't want to be rambling, and no, I'm not gonna cut that shit out. So we over here talking about R. Kelly, but did anybody check up? Has anybody been posting about the Harvey Weinstein case? These niggas are telling these niggas have given us some shit we already knew about this nigga. We been knew R. Kelly, and if you sat there and said I didn't think because he got let off, I thought that nigga was good, then you are a fucking liar. God gave us the spirit of discernment. I can look at your eyes and I can tell if you a good person or not, if you got some baggage or with you or not. But we all got baggage. No snakes in the grass because God molded for me, nigga, and I choose to walk in his path. Period. Anybody who calls me stupid for believing in God on this YouTube platform can kiss my motherfucking ass. If you don't want to watch my fucking videos because I talk about God, you can kiss my motherfucking ass. That's the nigga who's been there with me from day one, since I was broke and stealing. And he has kept his word. So that way I don't have to steal no more. He has provided for me, and as humanity has failed. He was there for me when the Black Lives Matter movement wasn't. So y'all take that atheist bullshit with y'all somewhere. If y'all don't want to watch my videos because I believe in God, then fuck you. Kiss my ass. No, not fuck you. Bless you. So that way one day you open your fucking eyes before it's too fucking late. Let me not speak out of anger, but speak in love. So, like I was saying, black people, we as a community right now, the children are learning at such a great rate. We can really turn this shit around. Niggas is getting mad on the regular because of blatant spit in our faces bullshit. Y'all niggas chose to cover Gucci. Y'all niggas chose to cover R. Kelly. You niggas chose to make it go trending just because the people are talking about it. If the black YouTubers actually were on some black shit and supported the black community instead of pointing at our downfalls and showed us how to get out of the matrix. When was the last everybody want to be pro-black, but little do y'all asses know, us black Americans, oh, you've been affected by the slave trade. We in that shit due to our curse because we have fallen to false idols and all that other bullshit. God has already built us a nation. We are as numerous as the fucking stars. We could really turn this shit around if we really wanted to, because how many black women spend $250 on some fucking bundles? Because I know I have. $290 plus tax. and shipping. How many of us go to these nail salons and Chinese women are doing our nails? How many I know black women, we trust other black women with our hair. But these hairstylists need to get it the fuck together, because we are starting to stop going. Actually, we need to teach and pass it down to our families. That's what we need to do, because black women are losing our ability to cornrow. But Chinese women and Vietnamese women, they pass down their recipes and all their other traits to them, but we haven't. And we've been rocking braids since Adam and fucking Eve. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Now, like I was saying, I really want to get on this shit because I really feel pressed about the issue. Niggas is my thing is, and this is something whenever I expect to call into a YouTuber and we're going to talk about this, and this is something that I understand he didn't want to do, so I'm going to do it on my YouTube channel once I start doing lives and shit. You niggas, like, if y'all tell me some shit, let me research while you talking to me. Let me go and see what you're talking about. Let's get on common knowledge. Let's get on common ground. We don't talk about the fucking Bilderberg group. We don't talk about the fucking we don't talk about the fucking what's it called? Skull and Bones. We don't talk about the fucking Bohemian Grove, when thousands of children go missing every year in California. I got niggas in California that called me and told me about this shit. It's really serious over there, and everybody in California knows it. We have the best organs. Black people stop being organ donors. They're killing us for it. We talking about R. Kelly though. We wasn't talking. Let me say what I said on the live stream. I said Bill Clinton's friends, one of his best friends, had an island where they sex trafficked little girls little Asian girls, and they were going over, and Bill Clinton was on record going there either 27 or 47 times. I tried to go back to the to the source to where I found it from, but I couldn't find it. But the thing about it is, there's so much shit. We talking about R. Kelly though. What about Bill Clinton and his wife had the audacity to run for president last year, and niggas was actually voting for the bitch because Jay-Z and Beyonce promoted that. They only promote pro-blackness because they see it's trending. Them donating millions of dollars is like donating a fucking penny. According to what they're worth. But the thing about it, but my thing is, Jay-Z has enough money and Beyonce have enough money to not be broke and make sure that everybody in Africa, since they're talking about but I heard this was fake news from my history teacher. And me and him was talking, and he told me, there are more white, but I follow this hashtag on Instagram, and it's Africa. Tell me why I see more white people in Africa than black people in Africa. And then we hear about the African scammers, but how do we know that shit? Like, yeah, we hear about it, but the thing about it is, to as many people as in Africa as there is, we got more fucking scammers in the States. Stop playing with me. But we talking about R. Kelly though. So let's get back to R. Kelly. They want us to stop listening to the music that empowered us to love and to Niggas wasn't really my thing is 12 play. Niggas was bumping that. Niggas is still bumping that. Not me, but niggas is bumping that. I know of some niggas who's bumping that, let me say. But the thing about it is, how many people are still Macaulay McClyken said he was watching TV and saw I don't know how many pedophiles at the same table. Come on now. Let me tell you, I'm outside right now. I'm looking at the stars. And I want to repeat, we are very numerous. We talking about R. Kelly, but I feel as if we need to be talking about how we, the people, going to start opening up these black beauty supply stores. How many of us are going to start opening up daycares? How many of us are going to start opening up grocery stores? How do we get there? Let's talk about that. And yes, if you want to learn about that, you can search it, but how about I bring the knowledge to you? How about we all bring the knowledge? How about we all start talking, get the conversation started about what we need to be talking about? Let's do the topic change. We can create our own legal system. Black people, and I say this now, if we not getting reparations, then why the fuck am I paying taxes so that way the Japanese, the so-called Jews from the Holocaust, and the Native Americans, and I know they are our brothers in the struggle, but I gotta include them because they're getting reparations. So how? Like, if you want to talk about sex predators, yeah, you got R. Kelly. But what about you, and your brother over there too? Maybe your cousin and a sister. I wasn't molested by a boy. I was molested by a girl. So let's talk about these women now. But they want to promote promiscuity. Every time you see Cardi B, every time you see Nicki Minaj, every time you see a black woman, we gotta be degrading ourselves to be greater or to show that we are beautiful. Come on now. We are at a peak time. In the 1960s, the baby boomers, them niggas failed. They were at the time where they could change politics, but they let the FBI and the CIA get to them and change the media. This is the shit I be trying to talk about on these YouTubers platforms. But let me start my own platform. Let's talk about it. They let these niggas change the media and influence them. Let's stop listening to these niggas talk about Xannies, perks, and lean. But I don't see no goddamn free rehab center for these kids out here who's dying and struggling with addictions. Let's talk about that. But these kids still pay that $1.99 or $2.99 or $5 for your album on iCloud, or they still go out and buy and support and go to your shows and shit, knowing damn well they broke, but the accumulation of their money makes you rich. Let's talk about it now. Let's stop appreciating these niggas that don't appreciate us in the culture, and that's only leading us astray, and be greater. Because we can now. We at that point. We're open. A lot of people are waking their eyes up. Come on now. If you saw what I saw on that tape, we would have been convicted him. This is shit that the Black Panthers tried to start, but was infiltrated. We have the blueprint. We have the blueprint. Why do we choose to be distracted? That's what I was trying to say. All the other callers were woke, and I'm always on some woke shit. I love to talk to intelligent people. If you intelligent, comment down in the comments section and like this video. If you intelligent, you can dislike this video. If you intelligent, comment some shit I don't know. Correct me. That's about growth. I love growth. I can't be stagnant. Every day we have. We was mad at Raven Simone because she said, I want to be labeled an American. It's okay if you want to be labeled a Babylonian. Cool. But the thing about it is, she said she didn't want to be labeled an African American. And everybody thought she was saying she's not black. And she was speaking down on black people. But black people don't have the common knowledge that we exist all over the equator. We exist all over the equator. Niggas really think Dominicans are Spanish, but little do they know Spanish people come from Spain, from Europe. Then you have there's been a lot of mixing within cultures and mixing within people. I might speak on that, I might not. I don't know. Maybe whenever I become self-efficient and I own my own business and can talk as a person, I will. But I just wanted to say, let's listen to each other speak. Let's listen to each other talk. And let's stop paying attention to this R. Kelly bullshit and get back the time that we had wasted being spit in our face during Black History Month. Peace out. All love. Be blessed. Not stressed.